All right, getting a late start today. Today was pretty uneventful. Beginning, basically just kind of whiling away the time for this 5 in the evening flight. And today's my birthday. Kind of sad that it was that uneventful. Today is going to be a travel day. So we are on our way to Jakarta, Indonesia. From there, we arrive about 9 p.m. and then we have a red-eye flight just after midnight to Sorong. So you are going to basically see me degrade over the hours because we're going to be filming and I'm going to be getting more tired and more tired. Hopefully the nice looking stewardesses on these Air Asia flights, they'll keep me awake for a little while, but you know what? I'm a guy, we're all the same. Eventually I will fall asleep and I'll get over it. So anyway, we are on our way to Indonesia. Okay, so we've made it to Indonesia. Just a short flight. Had to get a little bit of shut-eye there. Just couldn't help it. Still trying to adjust to the time zone. So we're gonna go ahead and clear immigration, get our baggage, and then we gotta figure out where this other flight is leaving from. And we are gonna be well on our way. And it's about 9:15 p.m. So I think with the time difference in Sorong, we are looking at an arrival about 6 in the morning. So anyway, I will probably be shutting my eyes on that next flight as well. So wish us luck that we can get through this. We do have time, it's not a rush. The flight was delayed, but it didn't, it's not gonna hold us up, I don't think. And we'll be back at you again. Okay, we made it, last flight. See you in Sorong. All right, so we made it. We are in Sorong. We just got our luggage and we are hopefully gonna meet our people out here. And our journey has not come to an end yet. We are now headed to the ferry, and we have a bit of a distance to go by boat until we finally get to where we're going. Headed to Waigeo, to Waisai, and that's actually where today's voyage will come to an end. So anyway, it was a very cold flight. Had my jacket on. I have a feeling once we get out these doors, it's going to get pretty warm. It's actually a welcome change from that ice cold aircraft. And here we go. We have made it to West Papua. So we have a slight change in plans. I don't know if there's a miscommunication on my part or our guide's part or what, but we bumped into this gentleman. We know him from a previous trip. His name is Hati. So he was able to call the person that we were supposed to meet, and he wasn't here to pick us up, but we're going with him, and we need to burn about 2 hours before this ferry leaves. So we're gonna hang out with him, and we will meet up with the rest of the people in about 2 hours. So now we have been dropped off at a local coffee shop, and it is 7:35. I think the ferry leaves at 9 and we're supposed to be there by about 8 or something like that. So we're still waiting. The taxi driver took off to go pick up our friend, and she's coming here, and then I believe we're just getting gathered up and taken to the ferry. And you always have to keep in mind when you're traveling, when you're on vacation, it's nothing ever always goes as planned like clockwork. So you just have to be somewhat expectant of miscommunications and things not working out exactly right, and just take it with a grain of salt. Let it just transpire, and it'll all work out in the end. And that's kind of what we're doing here. And that's about it. Just had a really good breakfast, and we should be out of here in just about maybe about 20, 25 more minutes, 30 minutes. We'll be on our way to the ferry. So just a quick update. So now we've hired some porters to help us carry our crazy heavy backpacks. Alright, so we made it. That was a bumpy ride. Actually had a lot of swells. It was almost impossible to sleep. It was we were just getting knocked around in there a lot, but we are now on Waigeo. This is Waisai. It's a pretty decent sized city. We are going to be staying the night here, and I think tomorrow we're going to be moving on, but for today and tonight this is going to be home base. So we have made it. That was a lot of travel. We're really tired. We need to get some sleep tonight, that's for sure. So we are at the Afu Resort. This is where we're staying tonight. So this is outside Waisai, and we're on Waigeo Island. Our bungalow is directly behind me, and they just served us lunch. Now you guys that follow me, you know that I like to eat pretty healthy, pretty basic, and I can really get down with this type of a meal. Got lots of vegetables, bean sprouts, fish, rice, more fish here, and some sliced potatoes, and just a bunch of different condiments to throw in there. And I'm pretty happy eating like this. This is pretty good. So we are going to get some sleep. We're going to eat, sleep, and then about 7:30 tonight, we're going to go head out into the jungle. Just take an easy trek and just go walking around and check it out. But you can see, we're backed up right to the jungle there. This place is just loads of jungle. So we're gonna check it out, and I'm gonna eat. I'm hungry, I'm tired, so I'm gonna fill my stomach, and then I'm gonna sleep. Okay, so this is it, our first night in Waisai. We're on Waigeo. We're gonna go out head out from the bungalow, go take a look. We just had a nice dinner, and we have samsudin, mato, and udin, right? Did I get that right? Okay.
Yeah.
And I am Dan, and we are going out, and we are gonna see what we can find. We're just gonna walk, I think, this direction, and I don't think people really walk around at night, so you never know what you can find. So let's go check this out.
Yeah, let's go!
Yay! All right, we have our first snake of the night. I am not an expert in some of the colubrid snakes out here in Papua. The slaty gray Stegonotus is easily confused with Ikaheca, which is a venomous elapid. You definitely don't want to make that mistake and grab for one and have it be in the other. So I'm going to be hands off on this one. See that? Mm-hmm. That's not acting like something that I'm familiar with at all. Uh-oh. So we stumbled into some stick insects. Very, very cryptic, very difficult to see. The one thing that is catching my eyes is a big ant nest over here to the right. But we have a small one there. We have another one here. And then what I presume to be the female is this giant one right here. Now I don't know if I can get it down, but I will try. And there we have it. A lot of times they freeze like this, so they look like a stick. You put their front legs straight. But these guys get huge, and I have no idea where it's at, but I feel it on my back.
Gitu baru naik di situ boleh. Udah naiknya.
Looks like a skink. I got it. It's very slippery. That is crazy. Look at that. Wow. Some type of skink. I have never seen this before. I have no idea exactly what that is, but that is one of the coolest things I've ever found. It is so slippery, yet it's extremely muscular and strong. Wow. Some type of skink. That is incredible. Wow, I'm at a loss for words. Obviously this is a lizard, some sort of skink, I believe, but I have never seen this before. What a crazy, crazy animal that is. All right, so we're done. That was actually a really good night. Very first night, coming across a snake and some skink that I've never seen before. That was really cool. I hope that's a sign of things to come on the rest of this trip. So anyway, we used up a lot of energy. I'm looking forward to getting a full night's sleep, not only a nap, it's just gonna make me tired. I'm wide awake right now, of course, but I'm gonna take a a cold shower because there's no warm water here, and that's about it. Get a good night's sleep, and tomorrow we are meeting the same guys. One, possibly two other people are going to join us in the jungle, and we're staying the night in the jungle. Not too far from here. It's going to be the same general vicinity, but I'm really stoked. I have a really good feeling about this. Like I said, first night out, saw our animals already, and we got a good feel for it. Not a lot of mosquitoes. I didn't even actually feel one mosquito, and the temperature isn't too bad. I'm not really sweating. It's very, very comfortable. I actually think in our hammocks when we sleep that it might actually get a little bit cold during the night. But anyway, we will find out tomorrow. See you again tomorrow morning.